East side, west side, it doesn't matter because you're on the best side. And I'm back. I'm back for the season finale. And I hope you missed me. If not, that's okay too. You know, that's okay. But yeah, I'm back, and it's great to be back. I kind of have to hold the microphone now because I can't find the nut for the stand. So yeah. Anyways, I'm back. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So let's do some birthdays, huh? Or some dates. Roman Emperor Claudius dies from poisoning under mysterious circumstances. He's succeeded by his adoptive son Nero, rather than Britannicus, his son with Messalina. Why did I say Messalina? Messalina. Why did I say it like that? Yeah. Wonder who killed him. Okay. Now we're on to births. Ernest Myers, 1844, English poet and author. And he died in 1921. Okay, let's get into some more recent births. A lot of basketball players born on today. Today's Friday the 13th, October 13th. Reggie Theus. Let's see, I had him. George Frazier, he's a baseball player. Sammy Hagar. Jerry Jones's birthday, American businessman. Look at that. Paul Simon. I'm getting older now. I don't know if anyone would know these, but I have Kate Walsh. She's an actress. Sacha Baron Cohen, happy birthday. Billy Bush, happy birthday. Paul Pierce, Jermaine O'Neal, Yuta Watanabe, Caleb McLaughlin from Stranger Things, and Cam Thomas. And then there was another basketball player, Norris Cole, happy birthday, Norris Cole. So those are the birthdays today. And deaths, Claudius, of course, we already talked about him, died in 54. He was born in 10 BC. Yeah, so kind of forgot how long that was. So yeah, it's gonna be a pain in the ass holding this. Today's Friday the 13th, folks, and very unlucky day. Not only is it Friday the 13th, but it's Friday the 13th on October the 13th, which has to be the unluckiest day of the year, right? But some people embrace it, some people enjoy it. Aren't there some like ritual things, like Wiccan things you do? I don't know. But why is Friday the 13th so unlucky? Why do people find it so superstitious? Well, I'll tell you why, or Wikipedia will tell you why. It's considered an unlucky day in Western superstition. So the people in the East, they're like, fuck off. History, unluckiness of the 13th. One source mentioned for the unlucky nature, number 13th, is Norse myth about 12 gods having a dinner party in Valhalla. The trickster god Loki, who was not invited, arrived as the 13th guest. By the way, Loki is out. Season 2 of Loki out. Amazing show. Yeah, so this kind of ties into that. Disney should have released it on Friday the 13th, right? I don't know. Arranged for Hor to shoot Balder with a mistletoe-tipped arrow. So here, and then that's the Norse myth association. Here's the Christian associations. Superstition seems to relate to various things, like the story of Jesus' Last Supper and crucifixion, in which there were 13 individuals present in the upper room on the 13th of Nisan. It's not Nisan, right? Nisan, Monday, Thursday, the night before his death on Good Friday. In conjunction with Friday. Okay, while there's an evidence of both Friday and the 13th being unlucky, there's no record of two items being referred to especially unlucky in conjunction before the 19th century. Okay. I don't know if you heard that, but so those are some things. A lot of Italy does Friday the 17th. That's my favorite number. Italian popular culture, Friday the 17th is considered a bad luck day. Interesting. The origin of this belief could be traced in the writing of the number 17 in Roman numerals. By shuffling the digits of the number one can get the Latin vixi, I have lived, implying death at present. Interesting. That's actually pretty interesting. Yeah, there's like some like hotels have Friday the 13th. They don't have the 13th floor or something like that, right? A lot of buildings, I believe, don't have that. But I know a lot of athletes like the number 13. James Harden used to wear 13 before he went to 1. I knew a guy in high school who liked 13. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a weird day. Have you all been experiencing anything bad luck or weird? Any black cats walking under ladders? What else is bad luck? Breaking a mirror, spilling salt. What else is bad luck? I don't know. But yeah, so it's a very interesting day. Let me know. Write in to me for the next episode to see if you have anything bad luck happen to you on Friday the 13th today. Okay. So what else I wanted to get into was the video has emerged of Bigfoot. Bigfoot was spotted walking through the rural Colorado. I have trouble saying rural Colorado. And people on a train, I think, saw it. And everyone's saying it's Bigfoot. It's Bigfoot. It's Bigfoot. But I think personally it's a guy, because apparently there's like a tourist. There's a Bigfoot tour something attraction nearby. And the guy likes to dress up as Bigfoot and walk around and scare people on the trains. So I think now it's like picking up in the news. But yeah, if you see the video, he's like, oh, it's like, oh, and he crouches down. Yeah. So I think I'm one of the people who actually do believe in Bigfoot. Maybe, I think I do believe in Bigfoot. Pretty sure I do. But I don't think this one's Bigfoot. I think it's too obvious. I think Sasquatch is too smart to be walking in an open field like this when a train of people are riding past. So no, I call bullshit on that. I need like a button. Next thing I want to talk about was ex-NASA researcher Ed Harris, not that Ed Harris, claims that the story of President Jimmy Carter crying after being briefed on classified UFO information is true. This is from a tweet from Vicky Verma, whoever that is. But yeah, I've heard this story a lot, that Jimmy Carter, when he was in office, he was told about the truth about aliens and UFOs, extraterrestrials, all that stuff. And he started crying because I believe he's like a man of faith, and this made him question his faith, right? So he's still alive, fortunately. So I think, but he's very old. I think, he's kind of on the way out, as we say. I think my hope that before he goes, he says something like, yes, they exist. Or is he just going to take it to his grave? Hope not. One last, no fuck given for him. He should just say it. He should just do it. I think. But, it's all up to him. It's all up to him. He's also a very kind man, apparently. He does Habitat for Humanity, and he's probably like the nicest president ever. Just a good person overall. Jimmy Carter, president. Looking at this creepy picture of like these three, they look like Greys, and they just have their hand on this little boy's head, and he's like in a chair. Very creepy stuff. Anyways, yeah. So those are the main topics that I wanted to talk about today. Yes. So let's get into the movies, shall we? So yeah, it's been a month since I've since I've spoken to you all. Yeah, it's I went across the pond again to the UK. Went to England. Went to Scotland. Went to a lot of great places. It was a trip of a lifetime. Truly was. And which because of a long flight, there's going to be a lot of movies. So I watched about 8 movies on the round trip because I can never sleep on a plane. So I just watched a bunch of movies, and I'm going to have a few that stood out to me that I'm going to talk about. And to tell you the truth, I'm drawing a blank on the other ones. So I think I've got like 4 here. 4. Sorry. Yeah, so I got 4 here. So let's get into the first one, all right? Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. I watched it. And I think it bombed at the box office, got bad reviews, but I thought it was pretty fun. I thought it was a pretty fun movie. And is it available on any streaming yet? Yeah, it's not available on any streaming yet, but I thought it was an enjoyable movie. That's nothing like the original trilogy, the first 3. And we're not going to talk about Crystal Skull. I thought it was better than Crystal Skull. But even though that has aliens in it, but I thought it was fun. I would give it a 7 out of 10. I'd give it a 7 out of 10. It's a fun movie. Indiana Jones and Harrison Ford, and they actually did a cool. They show like young Indy in a lot of the movie too, so pretty cool there. And yeah, Phoebe Waller-Bridge, she's in it as well, and she was okay. I thought, I don't know, I kind of hated her character. I think that's what brought it down for me was her character. I just didn't like her character. I'll say it there. But I thought the story was cool. I thought it was a cool story, cool artifact he was going after. Antonio Banderas has a cameo. And Mads Mikkelsen is the villain, which is cool. I love Mads Mikkelsen as a villain in any movie. He's a great actor. But yeah, Phoebe Waller-Bridge was my main gripe about that movie. John Rhys Davies, who played Gimli. Sorry, drawing a blank. Gimli, son of Gloin, in Lord of the Rings, and also in the original Indiana Jones movies. He returns in this, and he is looking old. I'm sitting in the creaky chair. I forgot. Oopsie. But yeah, a lot of the original actors from the original trilogy returning in this, and they all just look old. But yeah, I thought it was fun. Like I said, 7 out of 10. I think how I would make it better, besides what I've mentioned earlier, is maybe like having, because there were a lot of lulls at the point in the movie, and the movie is 2.5 hours long. I think you could cut it 20 minutes and make it more exciting, because it was a fun movie for being 2.5 hours. But I thought it did go maybe a little too long. I think you can cut it down. A lot of dialogue could be cut down. You could just get right to what the artifact is in the beginning, why you need it, why they're after it, and then go from there. There were too many just talking. And I understand that action movies need to have, lulls for the audience to rest. But I think if you're Indiana Jones, those rules don't apply. I think you need to have, especially with an older Harrison Ford, I think you need to have a nonstop action, basically. That's just my opinion. But yeah, so saw that. Next one, Talk to Me. Okay, now this is a horror movie coming out of Australia, I believe. I think they're Australian, New Zealand. What was it? Let's see. Uh, talk to me. Where? Come on, tell me. Tell me. Yeah, it's an Australian movie. But uh, really good movie. You could tell it was kind of like on the lower budget side. But it's an A24 movie. So A24 movies are creepy stuff. And so when a group of friends discover how to conjure spirits using an embalmed hand, they become hooked on the new thrill until one of them goes too far and unleashes terrifying supernatural forces. This movie is actually pretty scary, and there's a particular scene that's kind of gruesome and unnerving that, if you're a horror fan, if you're a fan of horror and thrillers like that, then you'll love it. I understand horror is not for everyone, but that's what I do here. I watch all kinds of movies and I tell you about them. So it's like spicy food for movies. I think I stole that from someone, but yeah. So it's a really good. I thought it was really good. Honestly, good. In terms of a horror movie, I would give it maybe an 8 out of 10 in terms of horror. I'd give it an 8 out of 10. Great original story. I thought it was very creative. I thought that they did a lot for. I think that I want to know the budget for this movie because it was a lower budget movie, but it was done so great. And yeah, talk to me. Here we go. Here's the next one. Now that I watched this one also on the plane, let's get into the rom-com section. Now, I'm a huge rom-com guy, so when when a movie comes out, because they're kind of rare nowadays for a original rom-com non-franchise movie standalone to come out. I always want to watch it. So this one is called No Hard Feelings with J-Law, Jennifer Lawrence. She brings the star power to it. And on the brink of losing her home, Maddie finds an intriguing job listing. Helicopter parents looking for someone to bring their introverted 19-year-old son out of his shell before college. She has one summer to make him a man or die trying. I think all she's trying to do is get a car in this or something. But I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was. I'd probably give it a 6.8 out of 10. I think anything over a 6 is watchable. So, I think honestly, what really carried this movie was the introverted 19-year-old. What's his name? Andrew Barth Feldman. He plays Percy. I thought he was hilarious in this movie. I thought J-Law would be carrying it, but honestly, it was him. He was hilarious, and then also Matthew Broderick is in it. He's great. Yeah. And then Hassan Minaj has like a little cameo. But yeah, the kid in it was pretty hilarious. I liked him a lot. I thought without him, the movie would have been a 5. So I wonder how it did in theaters. I wonder if it flopped or anything. But yeah, No Hard Feelings. Watch it on plane. Oh, it's also a pretty short movie, an hour 43. I think it's rated R too. Yeah, rated R. They like mildly edited it because I think she does get naked, and I think they like just had a quick cutout on the plane. Oh, the girl from Parks and Rec was in it. Natalie Morales. She was like Tom Haberstroh. in Parks and Rec. Aziz Ansari's character, his love interest. She was in this. She was funny. But yeah, no hard feelings. No hard feelings. And then this one is another horror thriller, and it's The Pope's Exorcist with Russell Crowe, following Gabriel Amorth, the Vatican's leading exorcist, as he investigates the possession of a child and uncovers a conspiracy the Vatican has tried to keep secret. IMDb gives us a 6.1. I enjoyed this movie. I thought it was a 7.2 based on Russell Crowe. It's not really. It's kind of there's comedy in it because this guy, apparently this exorcist, this is based on a true story. This exorcist was apparently like a funny guy. He had humor, he had wit, and Russell Crowe plays him in the movie in such a way that he really got that point across. Russell Crowe is hilarious in this. He was like making jokes to like the demon possessing this kid. I was actually laughing. And he told like this younger priest, he's like, make sure you tell jokes. The devil hates jokes. And yeah, I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was a fun decision for Russell Crowe to do this movie. Just watched Gladiator again the other night. God, I love that movie. But Russell Crowe is probably one of my favorite actors. So yeah, those are the four. Those are the four I was talking about. Okay, now let's see. Hello. All right. We have some questions this week. 3. With questions this month. 3 questions this month. Let's see. All right. First one. Kyle from Tracy. He's writing me again on September 11th from Monday, long time ago. Hey, Glenn. With USA basketball flaming out of the FIBA World Cup and LeBron supposedly already trying to get a group of future Hall of Famers to lead the team next year at the Olympics, what should the team's nickname be? Does it need to stick to the Dream Team, Redeem Team pattern? Also, what's your ideal roster for the currently unnamed team, and why does it not include Austin Reeves? For the currently unnamed, I assume you meant Dream Team. And why does it not include Austin Reeves? Best, Kyle from Tracy. Sent from Paris. The Olympics will be in Paris in 2024. Can you hear me still? Yeah, we can still. Okay. I'm just making sure. Okay. Anyways, yeah. So, here we go. Fuck it, I'll just say it. Okay, so the name I think should be the Les Avengers, the Les Avengers, like the Avengers, but LeBron. I think it should be called the Les Avengers team or something. Something with Les and Avengers in there, in my opinion, or maybe the Revenge team. One of those two, the Revenge team would be fun. But I think the starters, my ideal roster would be starters. Starters would be Steph, Booker, LeBron, Kevin Durant, and then Joel Embiid, who just committed to Team USA. So really excited about that. But also, you can also switch out the center with Anthony Davis. So bench, I would have Jason Tatum, Jimmy Butler, Drew Holiday, Anthony Davis, Bam Adebayo. So like you have your 3 bigs right there, are pretty fucking good. You got the lockdown dude, Drew Holiday and Jimmy Butler. Jason Tatum's also. So like that's 10 right there. Who else? I honestly, Mikal Bridges. I think there's some players coming back from this past World Cup team. So Mikal Bridges, Anthony Edwards played great. Tyrese Halliburton also. I like Tyrese Halliburton. He's a good distributor, facilitator. And then what? There's a team of 15, right? So I think I have 2 more. I don't know who else is coming back. Honestly, Paolo Banchero, I liked him. And then one more. Who's one more that I could name? Probably Draymond. I'd probably bring Draymond for defense and passing. I'd love to have Clay there. That'd be cool if all the three big three of the Warriors all played, but probably not going to happen. But I would have Draymond, and then just say fuck it, or just say fuck it and have Melo play, Olympic Melo. As like the end of the bench guy who comes in. I don't know. Maybe not, because we kind of want to take this seriously. But yeah, that'd be my team right there. It's a pretty fucking good team. That's the best team in the world, no question about it. So I think the Paris Olympics are going to be exciting to watch. I cannot wait for that. So thank you for writing in, Kyle. It doesn't include Austin Reeves. I mean, I don't know. I don't know, because I don't know who's coming back, but he is good. But I don't know. I feel like there's better players, better options at this point in his career. So here we go. Boran from Seattle. Hi, Dan. Apparently, the Barbie movie has already made over $1.3 billion as of Monday, September 11th, in the global box office. Crazy to see how big of an impact a toy line can make. Overall, I'm happy with the success and hope it opens up the doors for other toy movies. What were your top 5 toys growing up? Let's leave out sports and video game related items. Okay. I'd also like to hear about some of the worst toys you had. With much love, Boran. Sent from MySpace Messenger. Great question, Boran. My top 5 toys growing up. I had a lot of Dragon Ball Z action figures. So, like, my Dragon Ball Z toys. I had, like, Super Saiyan Goku. I had Vegeta. I had Frieza, like, the tail came off. So, like, I put that in a group of toys. My Dragon Ball Z toys. I had Jurassic Park toys. That's not sports or video game. I had Jurassic Park toys. I had like, the original T-Rex. That was cool. And then I had, like, the other T-Rex from the Lost World. So I thought they'd fight it out. They had, like, the stomach that opened up and, like, the cage with, like, a guy was in it. So those 2, my favorite toys in terms of, like, usage, like those like because I had a Furby, and honestly it crapped out on me, so I wouldn't say Furby. Legos. I had a lot of Lego. I played Lego growing up. Built a lot of shit. Still have a lot of in a huge, like, case. So it's probably 3. Let's see what else. I had a lot of Star Wars action figures. I had Darth Vader. I had a Luke Skywalker action figure. Han Solo with the blaster, and also had a Star Wars, like, gun thing. I had a lot of toy guns too. I had like an Old West revolver. I have some around. Not a real Old West revolver, a toy one that made the sound. Where is it? But yeah, I'm trying to think of other ones that I had. Maybe those are the ones I remember. I played with the Dragon Ball Z action figures a lot. So yeah, those are my top 5 toys, I guess. Trying to think. Yeah, sports and video game related. So probably Pokemon cards, maybe. Cutting it close, but yeah. So those are mine. Thank you, Boran. And here's the next one from Boran. Hi, Daniel. This is 12 hours ago. Hi, Daniel. If you could live in any Japanese anime world, which would you choose? Also, which anime world do you think would be the worst to live in? Thank you, Boran. Yeah, that's a good question. Sent from my banana phone. Banana phone. If I could live in any Japanese anime world, Let me think about that a little bit. Because I'm trying to think. That's a tough one. So, because all of them are full of danger, right? Um, I mean, probably the safest one would be Pokemon, right? But I don't know if I want to have a little fun here. I'd probably just do Cowboy Bebop because I get to explore space, travel through space, and be in that world. But then there's also that's like futuristic sci-fi. Do I want to go? I love fantasy, so like Dragon Ball Z. I wouldn't want to live in that world because that this is assuming I'm just a regular guy, right? I'm just a regular guy living in the world. I don't have powers or any abilities, so yeah, I'm just a regular guy. So I wouldn't want to live in Dragon Ball Z. My life will my planet will always be in danger. Cowboy Bebop is a good one. Not Sword Art Online because I'd be in a fucking computer program. Yeah, probably either Pokemon or Cowboy Bebop. And for fun's sake, I'd say Cowboy Bebop. So probably Cowboy Bebop. And then the worst one, I already know the worst one. The worst to live in would be Attack on Titan. I would never want to live in that world. That would be terrifying to have those giant things eating you. Fuck that. So those are my answers. Thank you for writing in, Boran. Yeah, and then that is the episode for today, everyone. Thank you for being patient with me and letting me go on my trip. This is the season finale of season 2, and season 3 will be coming out, very shortly as well. So I don't know if there will be Wednesday releases anymore, but I'll keep you all updated on that because some new things in the schedule have come up for me. So might be doing Friday releases like this. I think a Friday release could be fun. Have something to do, have something to watch for your Friday night. If you're not going out, if you're just staying in, right? Have something to watch or listen to. That'd be fun, right? Huh? It's only half an hour of your life. But yeah, thank you everyone for being concerned. Like, where is the season finale? You promised us, Daniel. You promised. But yeah, I'm back. This is like Michael Jordan from his. No, it's not. But yeah, I'm back, and thank you everyone. And I will talk to you very soon with the next season. Wow, what a season! By the way, I think it's a year now. It's like the year anniversary of when I started doing this ish. So. Yeah, it's been a fun ride, and let's keep riding.